probably know by now, but our house is empty for the most part because we are moving. And so I'll just kind of go through all the questions and whatnot, so you'll have a place to go to if I keep getting the questions and whatnot, because it's a pretty crazy decision. And most of you are probably very confused, huh? Yeah, you say yay! So, the first question is, why are you moving? And I think the main reason that it came down to us moving and leaving this beautiful dream home that we spent over a year building and finally got to move into about a year ago, and we thought this was our forever home at one point, but it really came down to, we just missed Han. If you don't know, my husband travels very often, like pretty much the last 2 years he's been traveling pretty much like weekly. So a lot of times it's just me, and you know, before Mila came, which is this baby here, it was just me and Luna a lot of the time. And then once I had our second kid, it's just really freaking hard to, you know, parent and do all the things and juggle all the things that the girls have going on without your partner here 24/7 and all the time like you'd want them to be. And not only was it hard on me, but obviously it was really, really hard for Tanner to not be home so much too. So moving just provides us a way to be able to be together more. Obviously he still has to work like just like a regular 9-to-5 job, but it'll just be good to have him home for those hours that we're not used to him being home at. Usually it's just the weekends for the most part. The other reason is that made us decide, that we wanted to move was we were just in our comfort zone here, especially Tanner. He was born and raised here. Nothing was really, for the most part, besides this job tying us here to Utah, and maybe like obviously that we do have some family members here and stuff, but we actually don't really see them as much as you think because of they either like live a little bit far to see them weekly, or everyone's just busy. And so we're just excited to move somewhere where we'll be able to see Tanner more. But yeah, and another thing too is just the depression rates here in Utah are just crazy, and I just want to be able to provide my girls an amazing life that's happy and positive. And I think a lot that ties into it is because of the weather here. And so I am a Vegas girl at heart. I was born and raised in Las Vegas, so I'm very used to the warm weather and whatnot. So I think moving somewhere where it's warmer pretty much year round is gonna be a good thing for our family. And then lastly, I don't know, it just feels right. We just prayed about it a lot, and it just feels like something that we need to do. So yeah, that's kind of the reason why we wanted to move. And I think for the most part too, it just gets so lonely for me. I don't have a ton of support here, and I'm really, really bad at asking for help, especially because people have things going on that I'm close with and whatnot. So I think it'll just be good to rely on each other more. And yeah, and just have daddy home more, huh? Yeah, dad. And then another thing was people were like, well, what are you gonna do now? Did you sell your home? Are you renting it out? What are you doing? And right now, we don't know. We haven't done anything with our Utah house yet, obviously, besides like moving a lot of furniture to our new home and whatnot. But once we are officially moved out and we are in our new place, we will decide if we want to rent or buy. We're working with a real estate agent right now, and we'll kind of just see what's the best offer for our family and just the best decision all around. So we'll kind of know once we're out at that point, huh? We're moving in a couple weeks, so the beginning of June will be out officially. Oh, do you have something to say? You have something to say, crazy? But yeah, we're really excited. The girls, it's taken a little bit of adjusting for Luna girl, but she's excited for the most part to be living near an ocean. But yeah, so that's kind of the decision with this house and what we'll do for now. And lastly, I've gotten a ton of questions on where the heck are you guys moving to? Whoa, girl. We are, drumroll, Mila. We are moving to California. We're moving to Orange County. I won't provide the city or anything, but just so you guys know, we are actually moving to California. Tanner just got this new territory, and it's a place that's big enough to be able to focus more on as a territory, and he can give a lot of his other territories to his people under him that he manages. So we're really excited about this. It's been a dream to live near the ocean. So we are so stoked. Luna loves the beach. We love the pool. We love the warm weather year round. It's something that we obviously both haven't done before. So we're really excited to go through that as a family and rely on each other more, like I've said previously. But yeah, that's where we'll be headed. I think just, you know, for personal and privacy reasons, we didn't want to share quite yet because we weren't really ready, but I think for the most part, we're ready now, and we're really excited for this new adventure. I think it'll be awesome to be able to get outside of our comfort zone and grow more and lean on each other more and just have the opportunity to see Tanner more. It's been a really big struggle, especially going from 1 kid to 2 kids last July. And for me, I just miss Tan, and it's been a really big struggle for me. I'm not going to lie. Not being able to see him or have my best friend and #1 supporter with me all the time while I'm raising these cute baby girls. And just to elaborate on that a little bit more, I feel for you single parents out there. I do not know how you guys do it. It is exhausting, it is tiring, it is overwhelming. I literally have the most supportive and amazing husband in the world, and yet I still found myself some days just tired, overwhelmed, exhausted, overrun. For obvious reasons, you cannot do it alone. And so it'll just be so nice to be able to have dinner all together more often and do bath time together as a family more often, instead of just having to do it alone. You know, I didn't get very much help here, so it'll just be so nice to just have that family unit back again. I'm really looking forward to it. I know Tanner's looking forward to it as well, especially, you know, getting home from work and being able to see your family. There's just no better thing than that. So yeah, I had to also explain a little bit more in detail on that because it could be confusing. And yeah, and another good thing too is my parents will live a lot closer, a couple hours closer than living in Utah. So that'll be nice to have them be able to help more and have them live closer. And they actually visit California a ton. My mom has her doctors that help her with her health problems the last couple of years, and she travels to California quite often. So we'll be able to see her a lot more along with my dad. So that'll be nice to have their support as well. But yeah, that is kind of the update right now of what's going on in our life. I'm so glad I could finally like say it. It's been so hard to not be able to share. I've just been wanting to hide under a rock because I have like the worst poker face ever, and just with everything going on, I've had to like pretty much pack everything myself and get everything ready so that our movers could move everything to our new house in California. We will be renting in California as of right now, just to see kind of where we want to be at, if it's going to be like a more long-term decision or just temporary. So we'll kind of figure that out once we're there and once we get to know California a lot more. But yeah, anyway, thanks for letting us share our lives with you guys. I know it's kind of hard and confusing to wonder why the heck are we wanting to move out of our dream home and move out of somewhere where we're comfortable in and whatnot, but I think this will be a great opportunity for our family, and I'm really looking forward to all the lessons going to be learned in California, and I don't know, just having my babies be raised near the ocean and all that good stuff. So anyway, thank you guys for listening and being so patient with me and my family. I'm so thankful for this little community of friends that I have on social media. We're really looking forward to sharing more of our lives out in California. So anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. We will see you later. Say bye-bye, friends. Bye-bye. Good girl.